If they have it, they have it. Now we're good. Now we're good. Double strike it. Double strike it real good. Hello, good game. Whew. That's a lot of damage there. Good game, Drew. Oh, woof. 40 life. That's a little bit. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Mardu, red, white, and black. Ishin. Two Heavens as one, I believe is the name. This is the card that will double our attacking triggers. Very exciting. Velomachus, Olivia, and more, right? Goldspan Dragon as well. So there's a very powerful mid-range deck here for you guys today. We'll break down the list, talk about the strategies, the synergies held within it, demonstrate and showcase those within the gameplay footage to give you a deeper understanding of exactly how to pilot the deck effectively. And then, of course, we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and, of course, card of the day. So make sure to like the video, show your support, subscribe to the channel, check out that link tree, and maybe even share the channel to your friends. Hey, did you hear about Hello Good Game on YouTube? He thinks you're a real cool guy. You should go check him out. Let's take a look at the deck. Heyo, so here we are, Mardu Ishin. Now this is revolving around Ishin, two heavens as one for 3 mana, a 3/4 legendary creature human samurai. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability will trigger an additional time. Holy Toledos. That's incredible because we have some big payoff spells here. First off, Goldspan Dragon. Whenever it attacks, create a treasure token. That's going to help us ramp. Olivia Crimson Bride. Whenever Olivia attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. And Velomachus Lorehold for 7. That's a 5/5 with flying, vigilance, and haste, of course. Whenever Velomachus attacks, look at the top 7 of your library, and you may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to Veli's power. And then you may do that without paying its mana cost, which is exceptional. Putting the rest on the bottom of our library in random order. So 2 free casts, potentially, with Veli. 2 free graveyard pulls with Olivia. And 2 free treasures with Goldspan Dragon, which is super exciting, all thanks to Ishin, two heavens as one. Now that you know what the deck's about, let's get more in depth. 60 card standard, best of 1, 3.4 average mana value, 19 creatures, 17 non-creatures, 24 land. Ramping is the name of the game, as these are expensive spells. When Shambling Ghast dies, you can create a treasure. You can also give another creature -1/-1, depending on the situation. We also have the Painter. When it enters the battlefield, create a treasure, and whenever a creature enters play on top of the Painter, if a treasure was spent for that creature's cost, it'll enter with an additional +1/+1 for each treasure, which is super exciting, as, you know, we're going to be bashing down with big flyers, right? And then we have the Restoration of Inganjo. You can search your library for planes, discard a card, return a permanent with mana value 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, discard a land, grab a land back into play, play a land from your hand. That's a double land turn. We love to see it. And then exile and transform as a 3/4 vigilance. Whenever it attacks or blocks, create a token, which is pretty cool. And of course, you know, this is another attack trigger from Ishin to keep in mind that I actually almost forgot about. With this out of the way, you know, we have the ability to fill the graveyard for Olivia, which is quite nice. Cathartic Pyre, choose 1 instant speed for 3, 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, or discard up to 2 cards, and then draw that many cards. This is very, very nice. And then I already mentioned the Restoration, which you can discard as well. And we may, if we have doubles especially, discard a creature that is legendary to replay it from the grave later with Olivia. Beautiful. We have removal of the field through Cinderclasm, 1 damage to each creature, 2 if we kick it for an additional 1 mana, 3 total at that point. Angelfire Ignition. Now this is one of the cards we are looking to free cast off the top with Veli, putting 2 +1/+1 counters on the creature, and it's going to gain Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of turn. And then we can recast it from the grave with Flashback, which is fun for 4. Also, in the same category of the Veli free cost, Kaya's Onslaught for 3 instant speed. Target creature gets +1/+1, gains double strike until the end of turn. Foretell for 1. And that's going to be brutal considering, you know, that's going to be a 6/6 at that point with double strike. Lord have mercy. So that's the deck. We've got, you know, a lot of the dual lands here because it's a slow build, right? You know, the Shambling Gaz doesn't need to be out on turn 1. It's there if you get it. So we've got the pathways. We have the Haunted Ridge as well, and then the Mire, which is nice to put some stuff in the grave for us, and maybe even return an Olivia from the grave to our hand, and then Olivia can return all the other things to the battlefield, right? The Defiance here as well if we just want to go wide with some extra attackers. That's the deck. Mardu Ishin. 2 heavens as 1. Double attacking triggers on the Restoration to make tokens, Dragon to make mana, Lorehold to free cast, and Olivia to recruit from your graveyard. I don't know what the past tense of recursion is. Recurred? Maybe? Recursion? I won't even try. That's the deck list. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it to your friends, your families, check out that link tree as well, and most importantly, enjoy the gameplay footage, but don't miss out for the end. Got card of the day coming. Going first, 2 lands with some removal. Could be worse. We could build into 6. Not ideal, but they're there. Let's play the single colored land first, and then, you know, maybe we pull white, maybe we pull black, and the pathway can be the opposite of, you know, what we pull, ideally. They're in tapped. Ooh, so this is a white source. And we will foretell. They think that's a Doomscar. Guaranteed they think that's a Doomscar. They look at they highlight the pathway and they're like, what's on the back side of that, right? I need to see what this 3rd color is. Ouch. They could counter this. It's up to them. I'm just looking for a land. And if they sense that, then it could be blood in the water. And they do, yeah. It's not the good. She's a brick house. No landy. Yup. So this is fair. This is playable. Can't believe we didn't get a land. Man, that sucks. Like, we bricked and they ramped? Oh my gosh. Holy Toledos. Fading Hope is not really problematic. Unless they have the Leer. They counter this again. I'm screwed. Okay, we get it. I think the Clasms go. I don't think they've got creatures for us to worry about. There's a black source, and we do pick up a... Oh, I guess... Hard to say. It's actually going to be a black source because we pull planes with Inganjo. Yikes, so 4 mana up after the treasures here. Trying to catch back up. We don't really have anything good to discard. Nor do we have anything to bring back. So if I draw a land, we can discard a land. If not, I think I want to play the land, have 5. No access to Goldspan, though. Which is... Well, it really doesn't matter then at that point. We would just be playing our 3-drop. Another Restoration, I assume, in the library. This Goldspan is beating us up, though, and they can just double turn out. Grab the Ghast in. could top deck a land and go crazy with Olivia. But I do not imagine it will survive. No creatures in the grave for Olivia. It's not bad, and I wouldn't even just mind maybe a red source for a gold span. And then we can double strike that. It would make a treasure for us as well. As a self-target, right? Ugh, this is not looking great, though, I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's a super-duper jank deck I'm playing in the top Mythic ranks. What else do you expect? Oh, we out here. That's a double Goldilocks. Woof. If we're 8 down to 4, and I assume they just take lethal here. That's not good, man. We bricked for 2 turns, though, so, I mean, it's pretty hard to come back from that. And, not a single flyer. Oh, we'll grab a Plains card, eh? That'll change the match. Swing in. It's definitely not lethal. Hello. Good game. See you later. So that would be 8, 9 damage at most, and then they smash us down. See if we can find our land. Going first. Not a great hand by any means. I might mulligan this. There's no red here. Keep 6, toss, lore hold. Save him for later. Swamp out, mountain out, painter out. Oof. Please draw land. I do not want to use the treasure on the restoration. It would have to be a white source. We're going to have to. It is what it is. To progress. I also don't want to have it counterspelled, so... we're just chilling. Gambling gassed out. Discarding the Opus, making the treasure. Are they casting from the grave? Or is it just a ramp play? I mean, obviously it is a ramp play, but it could be more. Here's the white source we were begging for. Let's hit for 2. Gonjo out. Grab a Plains, which would be our 4th and consequently 5th with the treasure. Unless it's counterspelled here. Now, the fact that there is a stop indicates that they do have it. If not, counter, some form of instant speed interaction, removal, draw. All right. I don't think they like the looks of this card, and really, who does? When this gets dropped on you, it's just like, oh, really? Okay, they are drawing 2, discarding 2, and creating a treasure. This is, of course, equivalent to our end step. Unless they draw... you know, potentially counter magic for 2. We're good. It's a fine, you see? Now, will they tap out? That's kind of what we need. Four land, 6 available mana with the treasures into a gold span, down to 2, and then 4 available mana through the treasures, which is Crazy. Discard the land. It's untapped. Play the land. Oh, golly. I hope there's no counterspell here. Pay with our treasure. Lisa, do not counter my dragon. Big Math. I love that name, by the way. Do we race? I think we have to defend with this dragon. I don't know, man. I'm nervous. Have you ever not attacked with a Goldspan dragon? Does that even make sense? I didn't think that. I thought this creature always had to attack. This creature cannot defend or cannot block and must attack each combat if able. It's like a hidden text. You can't see it, right? But it's most people. It's there. I'm going against the law. No, 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 no. Shoot. Less than ideal. We do get the treasure, though. They make it 6/6. And that's nasty, yo. Land in play, plus another 2 from the treasures. If they have interaction, we're hooped. We are hooped and scrooped. This is not the worst. Dragon out. Pay with treasure's not good here. Like, I think we should architect. Then it's only a 5. I mean, the life gain is nice. Because if they interact with our dragon... It's too bad we can't dragon and angel fire. They might have interaction here. I guess if they were going to interact with the dragon, they'd be able to interact with the architect. Logic would dictate. You jerk. We messed up. We messed up! And at this point, double down on a bad bet. So it survives, but we get the blocker is the thing, and we get the life. Right. End turn. Right, we're just blocking with the 1/1. Unless they deal with it, which, again, we have to assume they will. And for 4. Not great. It's an easy block. Down to 13. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not good. In tapped, 3 cards in hand. Yikes. So it's an Opus, because we're instant speed, or full control. They're going to tap both our creatures. Deal 4 damage to us. Make a 4/4, and then they have lethal, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we could... Dragon? No, we can't. That only gives us 3 and we need 4. We're 1 land shy. Oh, they tap the lands. But we can... But it's our draw step, so we're going to lose these anyways, right? Oh, and they make a treasure by tagging their own Goldspan. Nice. Gotta love it. And they tap our 5/6, which sucks. to get the 4/4. And now we lose this mana on draw. One, two, three, four, five, six. If they did not tap that land, Valley was in play. Brutal. They have more interaction? No way. We're taking 8. We're just dead. We attack. So we block the 4/4 with the 5/6. Oh, no, we don't, because we're tapped. I was thinking, you know, new turn, it untaps. No, 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 no. All right, so we block the 6/6, we block a 4/4, we're taking 8. That's game. Nice. Going first doesn't look great, but we'll get after it. Playing the jank so you don't have to. I mean, some jank is fun. You know, I don't care too much about the rank. I mean, at the end of the day, if I did, I wouldn't be playing these kinds of decks. But it is, again, you know, it's about having fun, right? Trying new things. We can get Ishin out. Would not mind. Ooh, graveyard control sucks. Let's attack. See if they block. Negative. Let's play Ishin. Risk it for the biscuit. They need to play a land, kill Ishin for 2, and then exile it from the grave for 1. Which they probably have. Inganjo in play. Interesting. Grabbing a plains here. So Blood on the Snow is a problem. Why else would they be using snowlands, right? I'm thinking, do we Ghast? Because they're going to return this. Let's attack first. See what happens. I kind of just want the treasures. Know what I mean? So it's like, Ghast out. We're at 3. If... And have we played a land this turn? No. Discard Ignition. No. I thought, you know, maybe we can get the land and continue our Reign of Fury. So I'm assuming they toss a land. They didn't. They could have played a land for free unless they don't have another, nor do they have any other 2-drops. We do have a wedding announcement, though. That's great. No attacks. Make the token. Okay, 4th land. We're getting somewhere now. Didn't take it. They could have taken it with the sash. I repeat, they could have taken it with the sash. Exile target card from a graveyard. We already clicked it. Shoot. My bad. My bad. They're down to 9. Whatever. We should have made the token, which is what I originally wanted to do. But then I got super greedy. And punished. I was like, well, they forgot about it the first time. Maybe they'll forget about it again. No. Should have just taken what you could have got and ran away with it. Take your 10% and leave. Dispute on the sash, though, so nothing else matters. 3 land, 4 mana. Exiling Ishin. Oh, no. Oh, no. This Ishin will be exiled as well. That Rite of Oblivion. OP. Oh, pizzles. And we're breaking. Ah, man, I can't believe we didn't make that treasure. We even talked about it. It's like, I want to make these treasures, and then we've got Olivia. Poor Ishin. Poor Ishin. I block and make a treasure. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Maybe we draw 6. It would have been 6 if we made that other treasure. Oh, HGG, never change. Especially when we had a Cinderclasm anyways. You ding-a-ling. It could be the difference, right? I'm always thinking back and second-guessing myself and, like, you know, trying to run my play lines not only into the future, but also in the past in a different direction, right? Like, if I did this other thing, it's like I start playing multiple games at once. Right? Okay. I want one more land for Valley first. And then they remove Valley, we use Olivia. Because Olivia right now doesn't do anything. So we wait for the attack. We kick Clasm. Yikes. I mean, they're down to 9. We're at 25. It would appear we have an advantage, but we really need the land. We really need the land. That survives as well, which is fairly frustrating. Wedding announcement, or wedding festivities, I suppose, in this case, is a very good. All right, Chef is going to take a draw on some of these 2/2s. They only have 1 black source of land, though, and then 2 with the treasure, so it's not ideal for them, but it's, you know, it's fine. They're in a commanding position. We just need an uninhibited Valley with double strike. Is that too much to ask? And they make another treasure. All right, we get hit here. Down to 21. Maybe. Hard to say. Is it my internet? Is it their internet? I like how we blame the internet and not the client. You're welcome, wizards. Alrighty, we're being threatened for 4 damage. Well, this is less than ideal. I don't know if we're being roped. And it just so happens to be I have to go to the washroom so bad. I'm like doing that like a little antsy thing in my chair, constricting my bladder for as long as I can. Oh, Lord have mercy. They're gonna outbladder me. They know. They know my weakness. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Getting hit for 4 at the very... Like, it'll still... The damage will still go through. The attack's been declared. Right? They're just not taking the damage. So their phase will... It will go through still. Well, I mean, this isn't great. Right? Either they're roping us, and that's not good. Or they're having server/client issues. That's not good. Or it's me, and I don't know. That's not good. And... it kind of does take away from the match as a whole. That's not good. And another timeout. And, oh, my bladder for number 5. That's not good. We're going to be okay. Right, down to 21. I would assume they would have logged in again, right? Like, close the client, relog in. Which is crazy how long it takes with this bar here. But when I disconnect and immediately reopen the client, it's like a whole turn's gone by. You know what I mean? They have more lands out than me, and it's like, what has happened? Let's go for it. They're here again. That's hilarious. We hit for 3. Shambling gassed out. It can make the treasure that we just used. Right? So that's actually not the worst. They're going to remove our bride for sure. And then we just need to top deck a land again. Right? We have 21 life. That's no problem. Has their client died again? Or are we actually being roped? It's hard, and I never want to be that guy, and I'm trying to be better at it day to day. You know, being upset with screen cheaters or snipers, as I'm live on Twitch most days. Ropers. It's okay. Maybe they just had something happen, like their kids just threw up all over their keyboard. You know what I mean? There's some hot baby milk. Just, I don't know, something to get a good laugh, right? Maybe their bladder actually did explode. Well, this maybe is not... They came back. That's maybe not a bladder thing. That's probably a bowel thing. So, we'll see. They're going to take the draw. They're looking for removal on Olivia. They have 6 cards in their hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 available manners. Which is less than ideal. It's not good, man. The chef can draw through these treasures. Six available mana through the treasure. They don't know... Okay. Architect survives. We don't lose damage here, though. Its power is also reduced. Our opponent's up to 7. They're also tapped. Give me a land off the top, baby. Give us a land. Come on. Come to daddy. Huh. We're doomed to repeat ourselves. Making another treasure. Hitting for 3. That hook, though. That hook sucks at this point. Ouch. That hook's not gonna be good. They gain a life. Their draw engine is gone, but they have a full 7 cards in their hand. They could play a land. That's going to take them up to... Oh, too many, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a decent hit. They have instant speed removal. That really sucks. We have to assume they do. Could be Rite of Oblivion, though. Vanishing First doesn't hit it. Maybe they don't have instant speed removal. This is what it all comes down to. Instant speed removal. Oh my lord. We finally got it! Yes! Woo! Top 1300 still. That was close. They boxed us out a little bit, but, you know, we're coming back for it. Going first with a restoration. Hello, good game, my friend. I hope you're having a magical day, Drew. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Be sure to like the video. I feel like a goofball saying that all the time, but it's literally the only thing that increases my revenue. Call to actions. We have another white source, and we draw planes to restoration, so this is fine. Ooh, mono black artifacts. I'm scared. Grab a little Lando. You can ramp if you want. So they have Loath and stuff, right? They're going to make that treasure. They might kill us. Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, the +1/+1 counter, what... I get it. It's good, but it's just that treasure we want. Let's be honest. Twitch. Unblock us. I love the land, but a painter back in play is, like, fantastic. They might have removal. This is a 6/6. Oh no, we don't have trample. Should have killed the Twitch first. Oh. Getting a little ahead of ourselves there. 6 damage is great, I guess. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. They want to exile that dragon. And they're gonna get it. Make the treasure. That's okay. You just need to land, right? There we go. This is a big get. This is a 7/7. Double strike off the top. No! Whiff. Whiff. Why didn't they kill the Dragoon? If they have it, they have it. Now we're good. Now we're good. Double strike it. Double strike it real good. Hello, good game. Woo! That's a lot of damage there. Good game, Drew. A woof. 40 life. That's a little bit. Decent, decent. I think we're making it kind of back to where we started today, which is nice. Holy Toledo's Mardu Ishin actually representing against not only the best decks, and I'm always saying this now, but the best players as well within, you know, Arena, in the whole world, basically, of Magic, whoever's playing this game with me. I would love to know the player base of Arena. That'd be so cool. I was worried, again, full disclosure, you know, I was nervous bringing this deck into Mythic. It's like, okay, so here goes my Mythic rank, right? We've been grinding up and, you know, new decks every day while maintaining the top whatever. Mythic is no joke. Thump, 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 you know what I mean? Stressful. And I think we've nailed it on the head again. I was nervous, but it turns out that, you know, this is a sure deck, and there's actually even potentially a way to improve it. The Storm for second combat, but then we're forced to attack with Warrior or Samurai, which then would only be Ishin, and it's not Valley, and it's not Olivia, so, you know, that's kind of where I'd sub that out. I do think that this could use a third painter. I love the treasure ramp, and, you know, at the end of the day, maybe Deadly Dispute, I don't know. The Ghast dying through our own Cinderclasm right now is as good as we can do it, right? To ramp, because your opponent's never going to block your Ghast. They're just going to take that damage, take that damage, take that damage. So you can block with it to have it die, or you can be offensive, deal damage with it, and then Cinderclasm to make the treasure, and that will propel you forward. So, you know, there's that. We could sub in Deadly Dispute. I'm a little worried, but then late game, it's good with the Ingonjo tokens that we can create. So that's not bad. And another painter, potentially. Again, these are all very hard choices. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed today's deck and gameplay footage. We're going to bust into card of the day. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out that link tree, share it to your friends, and check out Hamlet back Goliath for 7. I don't know if we've looked at this or not. I've started to put them in a separate pile. It's a 6/6 giant warrior, which is fun, and whenever a creature, another creature enters the battlefield, you may put X +1/+1 counters on the Hamlet back Goliath, where X is that creature's power, which is pretty gosh darn ridiculous. Yes, this is super expensive, but it's a 6/6 that's only going to get bigger. So you give this bad boy trample, you start playing some other creatures, and that's going to be a ton of fun. And what I really like about the Hamlet back right now is the Kodama of the West tree, because you'll get 3 +1/+1 counters. Now it's a 9/9 with trample, which is super exciting. Plus you got another creature, and you're going to draw land, which is even cooler. Shout out to Titanfall, available within the link tree for protecting all of my precious cards. I appreciate you guys, and more importantly than that, I appreciate you guys, the viewer. Thank you so much. Make sure to like the video, share the channel. Have a magical day, and we'll see you soon.